Clark County Today is presented by Cano Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting canorealestate.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Brown. Here's your Thursday headlines from ClarkCountyToday.com. The number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Clark County grew by 8 more today, making 32 new cases since last Friday, with the total number of confirmed cases now at 359, 21 deaths. A third of those deaths have come from cases linked to an outbreak at Highgate Senior Living in Hazeldale.
When they had the first case in a staff person, they notified all the residents as well as the families of residents that there was a case in the facility, and they continued to do so over time.
Now, Highgate has seen a total of 18 confirmed cases connected to their memory care unit. Clark County Public Health Officer Dr. Alan Melnick, who you saw there, says the state public health department has been assisting the facility with the outbreak and no irregularities have been found there. Watch for more of our interview with Dr. Melnick coming up tomorrow at ClarkCountyToday.com. A 45-year-old man was killed Wednesday when he was run over by a car driven by 18-year-old Joshua Jones in the parking lot in front of the Sky Zone Trampoline Park at Fourth Plain Boulevard and General Anderson Avenue. Vancouver police said the victim was skateboarding and had approached Jones's vehicle and allegedly punched the window. That's when Jones reportedly made a U-turn and accelerated toward the pedestrian, not stopping until his car was on top of the man. The victim, who has not been identified, was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Jones was interviewed by officers on scene, then arrested and booked into the Clark County Jail for second-degree murder. Well, that scene was just about 300 feet west of where Vancouver police were involved in a deadly shooting on Tuesday. The Clark County Medical Examiner's Office has identified the man who was shot as William Abe, a 50-year-old Vancouver resident. Abe was shot near Fourth Plain and Stapleton Road after refusing to drop sharpened objects he was holding and then advancing toward officers. 3 Vancouver police officers are on paid leave during an outside investigation. Abe reportedly knocked another man unconscious before that encounter with police. The Clark County Sheriff's Office says that man, who's not being identified, is now out of the hospital. Abe, who was homeless, was said to have frequented the area where he was shot, and this is not his first brush with the police. He was tased in May of last year after using a crowbar to bang on the doors of the Vancouver Police Department, according to a report by Fox 12. In July of 2017, Abe was identified in a video posted on social media as the man allegedly seen abusing a dog at a gas station in Hillsborough. When he was arrested, Abe reportedly had a knife and brass knuckles in his backpack. Well, with the governor set to extend his stay-home order past the May 4th date, school districts are scrambling to come up with new plans for students to celebrate graduation in the age of COVID-19. Several districts, including Battleground, Evergreen, and Hawkinson, are going virtual, having students record videos which will then be put into a produced graduation ceremony for families to view online. Other districts are still finalizing their plans. All of them, though, say they hope to have in-person celebrations as soon as possible, even if it has to be some sort of drive-through event. So stay tuned for more information on that. Well, universities and colleges across the country are also dealing with this issue. Washington State University's commencement for 2020 graduates has been tentatively pushed back to August, but there will still be much to celebrate come May 9th using the power of social media, video calls, live streaming, and of course the Coug family. WSU is linking all its campuses together, including Vancouver, to celebrate those graduating virtually. WSU President Kirk Schultz will give a message, as well as each of the 6 campus chancellors for Vancouver. That will be Chancellor Mel Netzhammer, along with Butch T. Cougar, giving a message of congratulations using the hashtag CougGrad. Graduates, families, and friends and alumni can post their memories and favorite moments to be included in that virtual presentation. Well, in other WSU Vancouver news, this week the university announced its top award winners for 2020. One of those is the Chancellor's Award for Student Achievement, which goes to a student who has exhibited excellent academic and extracurricular involvement. That's a mouthful. Our resident WSU alumni Jacob Granneman has more.
Thanks, Chris. Every year, WSU Vancouver puts out their list of the Chancellor Award winners. And like every year, one of those award winners goes to a student for achievement. Now, that student this year is a man named Vince Chavez. Now, this young man is a really incredible student. We got to talk to him about his passions. He actually had a double major with 2 minors in multiple fields of science. And right now he's looking at becoming a policy associate at the Capitol, the state capitol here in Washington, with goals of getting a dual program in law and medicine. So this guy is incredibly busy, he's incredibly motivated, and he also had some really great encouragement and advice for this time, because the ceremony that usually is in person, obviously because of the virus, is going to be postponed and only virtual right now. But that didn't really deter him, and his encouragement to all of us is to get involved and be a part of our communities and give back to those communities even during a challenging time. So check out his full story at clarkcountytoday.com.
Thanks so much, Jacob. In a Thursday op-ed column, 18th District Representatives Brandon Vick and Larry Hoff shared some thoughts on the coronavirus pandemic and the issue of lifting restrictions put in place by Governor Jay Inslee. Hoff and Vick said there is no perfect roadmap for the weeks and months ahead. They believe that if Washingtonians make wise decisions, including practicing social distancing, infections will continue to decrease, and Governor Inslee will have the data and confidence he needs to reopen more economic and recreational activity in our state. Hoff and Vick also stressed the need for the governor to have a sense of urgency in bringing business leaders together for discussions about getting people back to work. You can read all their thoughts at clarkcountytoday.com. In sports, we know golf is returning to the state next week. We're still not sure about summer baseball, but here's Paul Valencia with an update on the new golf regulations as well as news from the Ridgefield Raptors.
The Ridgefield Raptors are still hoping to have a baseball season, and they are signing players just in case. The team announced a big signing Thursday. Alex McGarry of Oregon State, a former Columbia River chieftain, will play for the Raptors. Again, if there is a season. McGarry made first-team All-Pac-12 last year, his first with the Beavers. He was off to a hot start this season too, before the pandemic canceled college baseball. The Raptors have several local ties on its roster this year. For more, go to clarkcountytoday.com for a story detailing the local signees. The game of golf can return. Golf courses in the state of Washington are set to resume business May 5th. There will be restrictions. For now, twosomes only. The exception, 3 or 4 players in a group if those 3 or 4 reside in the same household. Social distancing rules will apply. In Clark County, Tri-Mountain Golf Course had closed even before the governor ordered courses to shut down, while Camas Meadows Golf Course remained open until it had to close. Camas Meadows had already put in social distancing rules. The facility took away golf ball washers as well as rakes in the sand traps. Flag sticks were to remain in the holes. Camas Meadows is taking reservations for tee times on its website. The course will be open May 5th. A request from Tri-Mountain Golf Course to confirm its opening date was not returned prior to this report. Golfers should go to their course's websites for tee times and other information.
Thanks so much, Paul. And there is your quick check of some of the top stories you'll find at clarkcountytoday.com today. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can see when stories are posted and, of course, be part of the conversation. You can also send us story ideas and feedback to news@clarkcountytoday.com if you like doing the email thing. For all of us, I'm Chris Brown. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon.